Ashton TV, joined by manager Steve Cunningham after the 5-0 victory at Hurst Cross against Matlock Town in the pitch in Northern Premier League. Steve, 5 goals, 5 different scorers, a first Robins goal in 42 appearances for George Milner. Can you say happier than that?
No, it's been a good night, and we'll enjoy that one. That one means a lot to me as well. But the lads have done me a treat there tonight. Any paying customer has turned up today and enjoyed a performance that was just second to none. I think since I've been here, the way that we just literally ramped through the game. And when you look at the goals that we scored, some unbelievable individual goals. You look at Marcus Cassani striking the first half, and then you look at the team goals and the desire to actually allow some of those goals to happen in the build-up. Just immensely proud of them. But I also wanted the clean sheet as well, because we've had a bit of a heavy goals against tally since the first few games of the season, where we lost obviously 5-0 twice. So I believe we're in a plus now, which is exciting. I feel like getting dizzy thinking that we've got a plus now. But no, it was outstanding, and it's just immensely proud, because every time we've had a loss and one that's hurt us, the one on Saturday hurt us for a different reason. It certainly wasn't because we didn't play well. I was immensely proud when I left Kidderminster how he is on Saturday. And then the lads have just shown how good we can be. Obviously, we're not going to get carried away, because there's some very good teams in this league, and none more so than the one that we're playing on Saturday. They were here tonight watching, and they know that they'll be in for a good game, but we know we are, because they're sitting at the top of the league outright and thoroughly deserve to be. But when we put a performance like that, especially in the second half, I'd like to think that we'd give anybody a very good game. And tonight, it's been coming. We keep saying someone's going to get a bit of a thumping, and tonight was the one. Feel sorry that it's Matlock a little bit. Someone was going to get it, and it could have been a lot more as well. And outstanding performance.
Obviously, mentioned it before, 5 different scorers. Cassani with the first, Alburn, Dan Cowan, George Milner, and James Hardy. We've just spoke about it off camera. That 5th goal, the build-up play in the 94th minute. The desire from Luke Burt to keep that ball in play when it looks like it's going out for a goal kick, to square it to James Hardy, who's fired it in from the acutest of acute angles.
Yeah, I mean, people think like we just turn up as managers throughout the leagues, the lower leagues, and just turn up and expect a load of players to just get on with it. But we work very hard in the background to have a style of play, and it's very designed. Some of our build-up play, you can see that from the goal kicks. Anyone who's been to watch us, Radcliffe will see it. We're not going to change. We'll be doing exactly the same on Saturday. But there's a purpose to it, and when it works, like we've done tonight, where in that last goal, the build-up play, they're keeping it. We've gone back from being in the bottom left corner all the way back to my centre halves. We've then gone out the other side. There was a ball that's gone down the side. Is it a bit of a heavy pass? It is, but the desire from Burke, as you mentioned, to actually want to get there, even at 4-0, and still get there, keep it in, keep a calm head, slide James Hardy, who's been unbelievable since he come in here, by the way, to then score the goal he scores, that's magical. It really is. You've got to stand back and go, wow, we've got patterns of play, we work on stuff, but then you do expect players just to go, you know what, go and do what you're good at. And some of the players are just playing with so much freedom and enjoyment at the moment. And when you look at Alburn, his goal, that'll mean a lot to him as well. Not from a disrespectful point of view, because he had some very good years there, and he's very well thought of at Matlock. And, the fans have supported him over the last few years, and his family. So it's not nice when you score a goal sometimes against your former clubs, but what an unbelievable goal that was. And you've got to enjoy that. You've got to celebrate it. Marcus Cassani, we said walking out the dressing room at the pre-kickoff, he hadn't scored since since the bank holiday, yeah. So it was about time he scored. But what an absolute thunderstrike that was, and it's just nice to score 5, and Gilly, who's our top goal scorer, hasn't scored. It's everybody else chipping in. That's what we designed the recruitment around. But I did say it in the dressing room, though, mate, we are supported by some of the best backroom staff, and also the players who aren't getting many minutes at a minute and coming on in spits and spats. And one of the players, I've got to single him out because I did it in there, is Andreas Bianga. I think his attitude is unbelievable. He is a credit to his family. And I'm not saying it patronisingly. I'm saying it because we're very lucky to have him, because he's not got on now in the last few games, but yet he's been brilliant when I've played him from the start and then just dropped him. Not for performance, but only tactical reasons. And his support for his teammates is second to none. And I think a lot of people in non-league, especially the younger lads who are coming through the game, should look at him as an example of what it's like to be a non-league player. So earn your stripes in the dressing room, considering he's only just joined us, and he'll get his rewards, I've no doubt, before the end of the season. So massive credit to him, and that allows the rest of the players to go and play like they have tonight.
You mentioned it before then, table soccer in Radcliffe, visitors to West Cross on Saturday, tickets on sale on the website, ashunited.co.uk. It's going to be a great game. It's a spectacle game. It's first versus second in the league. How do you see it going?
10-9 either way. I don't know who will win, but I've watched Radcliffe and I've seen ways that we can beat them. I've seen ways that we can hurt them, but I've also seen how they can absolutely destroy you as well at the same time. A lot of respect for the gaffers there. They are, everyone knows it, they even mentioned it itself. I'm trying to chase them with little things I'm trying to achieve in a game. They've got a team of experience, real quality. I know that because I tried to sign 2 or 3 of them in the summer myself. So, but their recruitment's been spot on. I'll really get on with the chairman, Paul Hilton, at Radcliffe. They're a really good club, and you know what? They've been striving over the last couple of years to progress, and obviously you look at what's going on off the field there as well with their new community programme and AstroTurf. So it's a club going places, and fair play to them. They're on top of the league by merit. We know that we're in for a very tough game on Saturday, but I do think if we can turn up, we can give the best team in the league so far a very good run for the money. And as I said, because of the way both teams can score goals, it could be anything. I've said that, watch it go and be a boring 0-0 with 5 people sent off and game abandoned. But no, I just think it'll be a really good spectacle. And, you know, if we can play the way we play, they play the way they play, then you know what, may the best team win and there'll be no excuses from us.